But does it take time? And for every person, it's going to be different. I mean,
yes, it does.
For me in this situation, it took me a couple of years.
Really?
For two situations where I got my feelings hurt a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
They didn't really show CD the love he deserved. You know?
Oh, okay.
So I kind of took the L. You know,
Yes.
you're going to always have an L in your life. I took the L, and it
Right.
took me years before I could truly say I forgave them. And the reason I was able to justify that I did forgive them and know it
Yes.
is because I was able to have a conversation with them as friends.
That's why. But if you never have a conversation with them,
I would say to myself, I never forgave them, and they're going to be the person I'm going to show them that I was better than the person that they left me for.
Right. Payback.
It sounds like CD need a hug.
Yeah, I need a hug a little bit.
You good?
Payback time. Payback time. No, it's a quality decision that you have to make. And actually, Joyce, no, not Joyce Meyer, Mayo Clinic listed a few things that happen when you don't forgive.
What are those?
Yeah, I mean, it can affect you medically. Anxiety, stress, hostility. It can lower your blood pressure if you forgive someone. You know, people of color, we suffer from high blood pressure, so we don't need nothing else to make that situation
That's
worse.
right.
Yeah. It causes depression when you don't forgive people. There's a lot of things. What else? Stronger immune system. Now that one.
I don't know about that one.
What you think about that one? Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
Nah, how was that?
I don't
Hey,
You know what?
who knows?
You know what? I think because you have a release of stress.
Yeah.
You know, I think those endorphins kind of like build back up again because, yeah, I mean, holding that in is stressful, just like anything
is.
else. You know,
I don't know. I still don't know about that
Don't
one.
believe that? Don't believe that?
How about this
don't
one?
believe
I
it.
believe
You don't
this one
believe it?
improves your heart health. I do believe
Yeah,
that.
same thing.
Yeah,
The
I
whole
believe
stress
that.
factor, man.
I believe that. Your
Yeah.
systolic blood pressure will go down,
Yeah,
and you start to feel
exactly.
a little better.
Yeah,
Your
now
heart
you
will
feel
have
relieved. Exactly.
more blood and oxygen flowing through your heart. I
Yes.
agree. Okay.
Exactly.
Immune
Exactly.
system? Not sure about that.
I know. Well, hey, Mayo Clinic said it, and it gives you high self-esteem. Which is, I can agree, from a female standpoint, yes. Because sometimes if you've been in a situation where you've been lied to or deceived, you start to think that maybe you did something wrong, you know? That's the classic abusive case. It's like, did I do something wrong? It's my fault. When it's really not your fault. You were just dealing with a person, a low-quality human being. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's nothing wrong with you. So when you forgive that person and you keep moving and you're successful in life and you're laughing, you're smiling, and life goes on, it's like it builds your self-esteem. Like, hey, I did that.
You know, it's true.
Yeah.
And then for each person, it's going to take the timeline will be different.
Yes, it will.
But it's making those initial steps to move forward. And you never know how quickly you might get into that post depression mode or now
Exactly.
you're feeling like yourself and your self-esteem is through the window.
Right.
And you know who you are at that point.
You know who you are, exactly. I mean, well, this one is hard. Is there someone out there that you want them to forgive you for something that you may have done in the past? That you want to ask forgiveness? Now, I said earlier, you guys normally don't know when y'all did something, but you know by the way she acts with you, you know?
You know, CD.
Well, I got to throw it to you.
No, it's on you, CD.
You know, me and CD had a long run, and I'm quite sure, you know, by CD's history.
Yes.
You
We
know,
had a
and,
good
you know,
run, too.
You had a good run,
we had
huh?
a good run.
Good time? Okay.
But you know what? I think I'm gonna tell a story.
Okay.
Of course, going way back.
Did you
again.
clear this? Did you clear this with me
I
first?
didn't. I didn't clear with you. But unfortunately, I changed it. I changed it last minute, so it has nothing to do with you. But one of our other partners. So long back in the Van Nest, you know, I got so many stories about the Nest. My project I'm end up doing is gonna be called the Nest. It's gonna be I'm gonna get all my boys together. We gonna
Shout
do
out
about
to Big Bear.
Yo,
Shout out to Drew. Shout out to the
everybody
whole
out
crew.
there.
Miggity Mark.
So I was like, I don't know, 13, 14 years old, and I had my very first girlfriend.
Okay.
And luckily, my very first girlfriend was my boy's cousin.
Oh.
And
Oh, that's not good.
it's
You know
not
that?
good. You're
I've
right.
heard
It's not
that.
good.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't know.
That's too close.
I didn't know the boundaries and how to balance that out.
Yes.
So when you with your boys and you like, yo, it's my first girl. I'm chilling, baby. I'm good.
Yeah.
Now I got one. I'm gonna see what I can do out there. So I was, as an idiot, I was hanging out with her cousin and my other boys out hanging out, like chatting with other girls, like me other girls and stuff. And I like get the number. And I'm like, when they ain't looking, I kind of toss it through in the garbage and that. But I'm like, yo, man, you know me. Yeah, I'm the player, baby. I'm the player.
Every single number.
yes. Yeah, so the whole time, as an idiot, I'm not even thinking that this is dude's cousin. You know? So eventually it had got back to her that, Troy be like, do this thing. He's like, picking on mad chicks and like, getting with him, this and that. Mm-hmm. And although that was wrong, I was really just insecure and just was so happy that I got one. I wanted to see if I can get another one. Not really do anything, but when I got back to her, it was all about me and her. So it was kind of like that whole song, the song "Cry" with Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, that's my record.
I was gonna come right back.
So
you didn't have a time. You didn't have a chance to come back.
Yeah. So when she found out, it really hurt her, and probably made him like an idiot because like, yo, how you hook me up with this dude when you knew he was like that?
Yeah.
And I never got the chance to tell her, yo, listen, forgive me. I'm sorry. I was an idiot, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That was like a no-no. Like that, I shouldn't do that because how much that would affect you.
Yes.
And we dose and everything now, but I never got a chance to say, I'm sorry.
Yes.
And I was wrong, and I wish you would forgive me. I know that you probably moved on and everything, but it's always been in my back of my mind because I hate to think about the stuff that I do to someone, and I didn't get the opportunity to say, you know what, I was an idiot, man.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Man. So that maybe the back of their mind, they could be like, oh, I'm relieved. He remembers.
He remembers. He acknowledged.
And, now that I got older, I know that girls remember. Stuff like that, like they're the very first kiss, the very first boyfriend. If someone had cheated on them or had caused a lot of stress in their life, because they carry that on.
Yes, they do.
And they remember that, and you don't think about that, and you're like, wow, somebody need to say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No question. I do want to say, also, homeboy, you owe Troy an apology because you broke the bro code.
Yeah.
Yes, he did broke the bro code. But, I get it. The cousin was asking his family, and the family was asking me, I might would have said, yeah, just go do your thing. Just go do your thing. I probably wouldn't say, yeah, he's doing this, doing that, but just go do your thing. So it's all love, and that's, that's my story about, the time that, I really wish I would have said it face to face at that time. And I know that she was hurt at that time, but I never got a chance to say that. So
yeah. Well, on behalf of all women, we do remember things. I have a shoebox full of cards and letters from high school. So I have everything. I remember everything, and yeah, it's crazy. But you know what? You have to. Another thing is, and Mayo Clinic said this. You have to like stop playing the victim. You have to get away from the role of the victim. Because a lot of times we tend to do that as women. It's like, whoa me, he did me wrong. She did me wrong. Even female friends, my coworker did me wrong. My mom, my dad. You have to get out of the role of the victim and become the victor. Like, you know what? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did me wrong, but I'm still alive. I'm still breathing, and I'm still doing well.
That's right.
You're the victor. You have victory. You didn't just get played. So hey, but that's how it is.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad that we got this conversation now, and hopefully it had helped someone out there to say, you know what? Maybe I could still go back and say, I'm sorry and forgive me. And I don't believe it's ever too late to do so.
Yeah.
I think that, even right now, if you think about it right now, say that I saw the show, and it inspired me to go and say, I'm sorry and forgive me to that person that you got in the back of your mind, knowing that you should say those words to. And you know what? I want to address a particular issue that I had came across. Someone had asked me, do you think this show is doing good out there? Do you think the show is actually worth someone paying to keep it going? Do you think somebody paid to watch the show?
Without question.
I think so.
Yeah. You know what? And I said, you know what? I believe that, I'm doing this to help people. And I think that if they see my true honesty and see that's coming from a place of love and of honesty, that they would say that, okay, I don't think that they would go out this way if they actually feel that we actually needed this. And I know personally, I had strategically placed these individuals around me because they are very special individuals. CD is a very successful businessman. CD, where'd you fly in from today?
I flew from Vegas.
He flew in from Las Vegas to come here to do the show. Mm-hmm. Fabiola is a very successful actress and model, and she took time out rushing in traffic to be here. I myself had spent a lot of time, a lot of money, and made this happen so that you can have a platform. How many times have you thought about listening to a radio station and wish you can chat in with them and be part of that conversation? Mm-hmm. and you probably try to call in, but you probably got a busy signal or probably got a message, and you say, wow, I wish I could. You can email me at ifirulethworldradio@gmail.com. Tell me your topics. I will contact you and allow you to call into the show, be part of the show. We have done that. This is a platform for you. I've created this for you. So if you don't believe that this is not for you, then contact me. Contact me and say, let me try it out. We on BitChat, we on Facebook. This is live. Like, we are here live. Like, we are on the YouTube, and we have iPad. We have iTunes, where you can go on your iTunes and your iPad and stuff and listen to us. I've got comments from people in Kenya that listen to our show.
That's what's up.
That reaches out to me personally on Facebook saying hi and this and that. And I love your show. Yes. Kenya.
And Australia.
Yeah. Italy.
Yeah.
Canada. We've only been doing this show for 2 months. 2 months. We have an Indiegogo page here. I'm going to let my engineer put it up for you. We have an Indiegogo page here. If you feel this show is worthy to heal the world, for people to listen to, for you to chat to, for you to communicate with, donate something there. I want to show this individual this page. Right now it's on 0. I want to show him 0, and I want to show him what it looks like next week. Yeah. Prove to me what I'm doing is very worthy, that is very needed, that is very honorable, and that we are here as a platform for y'all to help y'all communicate with us so we can be able to slowly heal the world. That's what the slogan says. Together we can heal the world.
Yeah.
These topics are topics we're coming up with, and that y'all leave on comments and stuff. Y'all asking us, y'all love to have a conversation about this, about that. Or you can email me, ifirulethworldradio@gmail.com, and I will allow you to come here and be part of the show. This is your show. It's our show. That's so right. I want to prove that one individual, whether they're right, whether they're wrong. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I am wasting, maybe it's just my love, and I just a really smart guy, and I got CD to vibe with me, and I got Fabio to say, yeah, it's all good. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just me. I think that I don't want you just to comment and like. See, that's different. I want you to comment and like. This is specific now, because I know that it's very difficult for you to go into your pockets and say, I'm gonna put $1 in here, $5, or $10, $20. I know it's very difficult, but you be proving something to me. I've personally spent money that I didn't really have to say, yo, let me try it. And I've tried, we have 3 or 4 runs before we actually came into the studio. And now people are telling me that they love it. But honestly, I want to stuff them right now. I want to stuff them right now for you to say that you love it. By going to my Indiegogo page, it's right there, the generosity.com. Indiegogo page, look up If I Ruled the World Radio. Right. And then my symbol, you see my symbol. And then you can put anything like $1 in there, man, $5, $10. Just so I can let them know. Everything counts. Now, don't worry about the gold number there, because my mind thinks 10 times ahead. I'm thinking webisode, I'm thinking movies, I'm thinking 10 times ahead. That's my goal personally. I just want you to show from here on that you appreciate what we're doing, and that there's a need, and that our conversation and our topics are very well respected. And I will appreciate that. And this is If I Ruled the World Radio episode number 9. We will be back here next week. Regardless, no matter what, we'll be back here next week for episode 10. CD, my brother, if I ever did anything to you to piss you off, please forgive me.
No, I don't forgive nobody.
Oh, no.
Fabi, I don't think I know you long enough to piss you off. Yeah. But if I did do anything, please forgive me.
Let me think about it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Fabi, I said sorry for the stuff I may do to piss you off. I said sorry
in the
already.
Future. Apologize for the future. Okay, I can take that.
And that right there is true love. This is If I Ruled the World Radio.
Yes.
And we will see you next week. 1.
CD, I'm out.